Hey guys, Vesper here, and welcome to another episode of Indiecredible. Guess it's no news here that the PS4 and the Xbox One have already released, and to celebrate, we here at Indiecredible decided to kick off this episode with 5 indie gaming gems available through the new console generation. Having said that, you ready your anus. Transistor is a science fiction turn-based strategy video game developed by Supergiant Games, the same people behind the gorgeous 2011 game Bastion. Available on the PS4, gameplay is said to be a mixture of real-time movement coupled with a turn-based strategy mode. Judging by the snippets of gameplay footage we've seen thus far, Transistor is shaping up to be a stellar-looking game much like its predecessor. Secret Ponchos is a top-down twin-stick shooter with a Wild West palette and a heavy focus on multiplayer. The game will feature a variety of different characters, each with their own unique style and weapons, as well as multiple game modes and 5 maps. Little else is known about this game other than it will be releasing on the PS4 sometime next year. Octodad, Dadliest Catch is a sequel to the 2010 indie game Octodad. If the plot to Octodad is any indication of the madness that will ensue in Dadliest Catch, you'll play as an octopus masquerading as the father of an oblivious human family. You are tasked with completing everyday chores using Octodad's slimy appendages, which quickly becomes quite the mess. The results are, of course, hilarious. Octodad will be releasing on the PS4 next year. Mercenary Kings is a side-scrolling 2D shoot-'em-up by Tribute Games, the same guys behind the fantastic 2010 Scott Pilgrim movie game. Featuring both local and online co-op with up to 4 players along with upgradable weapons and armor, Mercenary Kings saw an early access release on Steam in July. Mercenary Kings takes quite a few pages from the good old Metal Slug days of shoot-'em-ups, and it's quite evident that this formula still works. A full release is due at the end of this year on both PC and PS4. And last but not least on our humble list is quite possibly the only notable indie game coming to the Xbox One. Sure, there's Minecraft, but that game has become such a giant in and of itself that it might as well not even count. The game we're talking about is Below. Below is a top-down adventure game from Capybara Games, the same developer behind the great Sword and Sorcery EP. Below has been described as a roguelike and will feature randomly generated environments along with tough but fair combat and will punish reckless behavior from the player. As of right now, there is no set release for Below, but it's safe to say that it looks like it's going to be worth the wait. Well, that about does it for today's episode, kiddos. As always, feel free to like, share, and above all, subscribe. And if there's an indie game that you'd like me to review, go ahead and feel free to leave it in the comments section below. Now, before we go, I'd like to give a huge shout out to What's Your Passion Jewelry for this awesome Spidey heart necklace that I'm sporting today. If you'd like to find out more about their geek-themed jewelry, feel free to visit the link that we'll post below. And as always, until next time, sayonara, you Indiecredibles. This is awkward.
Well, this is the framing we have.
Well, too bad. They're gonna have to deal with seeing fingers. Why couldn't you get here earlier? And last but not I spit everywhere. Did you see that?
Yes.
Having said that, ready your anuses. Having said that, you ready your anus. Having said that, hold on to your butts.
That's so cheesy.
Having said that, hold on to your anuses.
That sounds worse somehow.
Having said that, hold on to your tail feathers.
Why are you so amused by this?
I don't know. Having said that, hold on to thine butts. What are we gonna do? What if it stays sunny forever?
No.
What if it stays sunny forever? And ever. Being without my glasses makes me much more adventurous because I can't see anything.